Hello traders, this is Alla Peters, founder of Fibonacci Trading Institute. It is October 11th, 4:33 EST. Before I start the webinar, please remember, review US government disclaimers and never ever trade with risks you cannot afford. All the questions I answered to educate you about Fibonacci, and this is what we will do in the webinar. Until 2008, I was a very successful investor who invested on fundamentals. In 2008, market was crashing and stocks with stunning earnings were collapsing completely. This is a stock I was holding in 2008. This is a stock that had excellent earnings and excellent fundamentals. Chesapeake Energy was collapsing from reversal zone exponentially. Chesapeake Energy was unstoppable to the downside, except earnings and fundamentals were stellar. This stock collapsed almost to zero from 70. Why in the world did that happen? Is it possible that investing on earnings does not work? Is it possible that indicators are delayed and inaccurate? Is it possible that everything in the market preset? Absolutely, by Fibonacci levels. The level on Chesapeake Energy you see has more than 80% accuracy that show you price will reverse from this level no matter what the earnings, no matter what the fundamentals will be. This is what Tesla had done recently. Tesla exceeded market cap on GM and Ford. Why in the world did Tesla collapse from reversal zone recently? Why did it reach Fibonacci support and sitting at this level that remains key? This is proprietary Fibonacci levels I developed in 2008. Levels I taught to traders from beginner to hedge fund trader. Levels that you can install on any platform you will choose. Hot pink line is the end of the minor trend. Reversal zone showing you where price will reverse completely. Trend exhaustion level. This is exact same structure that's been playing out in the trading room this week. This was the end of the minor trend on S&P. Identified weeks in advance. Key Fibonacci resistance you never enter into. And levels that been projected days in advance had been reached. This level right now. All the same formula. It doesn't matter if it's S&P hourly, it doesn't matter if it's S&P 5-minute chart. These levels have exact same accuracy. It doesn't matter if it's oil, it doesn't matter if it's gold. Price action remains the same. Gold is doing exact same thing. This is your investment decisions. This is exact same Fibonacci support as you saw on S&P, where gold been rallying this entire level. 1, 2, 3 times and reversing from reversal zone now and as it done in 2016. Nothing in the market is random. Market preset by Fibonacci levels. This is what I demonstrate in the trading room, and this is what traders from retail trader to hedge fund trader trade in US and globally. On any instrument, any platform, any time frame, from futures, stocks, options to Forex, ETFs, any instrument has exact same formula. Here is the test. Here's a day trading chart on S&P. What do you see on this chart? Price action. Nothing is blocking it whatsoever. What if I change the name on this instrument? Would you know what instrument it is in front of you? Why would that matter? It's all the same. This is price action. You master this, you can trade any instrument. The only difference, risk management and trader psychology. Anyone wants to take a guess what instrument this is? Doesn't matter. It's all the same. This is oil. Why in the world is oil 5-minute chart crashing? If there is a reason. Absolutely. Look at this chart. It's institutional resistance that's been present in the room for years. No surprise. This is a chart that's been present in the room since last year. In a play right now on 5-minute chart. Market is flawless Fibonacci puzzle. What you choose to trade when you master Fibonacci, up to you. You can install Fibonacci tool on any platform. There are no software, no indicators of any kind. This is rule-based method that you can trade with discipline. Rule-based entry, rule-based exit. Pure price action for entry, Fibonacci for exits only. What is Fibonacci? Fibonacci is a mathematical sequence, golden ratios, that was discovered by Leonardo Pisano in 13th century. This special mathematical sequence creating repetitive spirals and triangles present in nature. These exact same patterns are present in financial markets. Here's the example on Euro. Here's a chart on Euro that's been present in the trading room for years. Do you remember Euro at 3,900? What happened to Euro? How far did it collapse? Ouch! No surprise. Reversal zone is reached. Just like Tesla, just like gold, just like oil, Euro collapsed completely. Remember 3,400? It's long gone. To the upside, it was key resistance. This is what I said in 2014. Euro reached drastically lower levels, as you know extremely well. Let's take a look on Euro now. Just to show you that price action is the same. The only difference, risk management and trader psychology. Agree? The only difference, if you're holding position 5 minutes, 5 days, 5 weeks, 5 months. Nothing less, nothing more. So this is where Euro is now. Just to remind you, it is weekly chart to the upside. Take a look. Exact same reversal, except 50% less. Euro collapsed all the way to here. What did I say about this level? In 2015, take a look. I said this is the end of the minor trend. No surprise, response by buyers at this level is crucial. I said that in 2015. From 1 all the way up to 120. And that's what price does every time. Doesn't matter what instrument you trade. Doesn't matter if it's Euro. Doesn't matter if it's Tesla. This is the patterns that price repeating time and time again. Fibonacci numbers start from 0, and if you add each subsequent number, the spiral keeps expanding. It's exponential. And these are the numbers that drive the trends. Market not a chaos. Market is Fibonacci puzzle. Price action patterns form repetitive Fibonacci waves, which can be capitalized upon any market. So what is the difference between Fibonacci and indicators? Difference is huge. Nothing in common. Fibonacci is natural. Indicators are artificial. Fibonacci predictive mathematical sequence. Indicators delayed. Once you learn Fibonacci, you become better at knowledge of price action each and every day. If you spend your energy on indicators, you becoming indicators master, not master of the markets. Fibonacci can be used on any platform. You are lucky if you found indicators that works on more than one platform. Fibonacci can be applied to any instrument. Indicators must be used on specific time frames only. Indicators you must pay fees for. Fibonacci tool is free. Here's NinjaTrader, the most popular day trading platform in US. This is where indicators are. This is not where Fibonacci tool is. Knowing how to use Fibonacci tool, you must know the rules. Using this tool randomly will never, ever, ever work. Indicators look at how market behaved after the fact. Fibonacci gives you these levels in advance. That pure and that simple. Indicators blocking your knowledge of the markets. Indicators encouraging laziness. Fibonacci and price action give you clarity. Give you highly accurate predictive targets on any time frame, any instrument you will choose to trade. Only Fibonacci can identify exits in advance. Here's your investment chart on S&P. This is a chart that's been present in the room for years. This was Fibonacci reversal zone 2016, as well as 2015, 2014. Bullish rally reached famous hot pink line. As psychology is everything, that's exactly the reason why it is so hot pink, and buyers skyrocketed. And as we're discussing in the course, in every class, institutional bias remains firmly bullish. Knowing what institutions trade, knowing how to manage your investments, you can do using Fibonacci strategies I teach in the course. As traders, from beginner trader who have few $1,000 account to hedge fund managers who managing 7+ figures account, trading the method. This is institutional chart. This is a chart I use when I work with hedge funds and institutions who holding positions for months, weeks, and years. Exact same sequence applies to day trading chart. All the same. Only difference, how long you holding the position. How you managing your trade. Is it 5 minutes? Is it 5 days? Is it 5 weeks? Is it 5 years? Strict rules for use of Fibonacci are crucial on any instrument you will choose to trade. Fibonacci cannot be traded without rules ever. That remains the key. So if you remove all the indicators from your charts, that would be the very first stepping stone. That will give you uninhibited view of the markets, no conflicting signals, and you can trade with a very clear mindset. This is what I teach in the course. This is what we start with. This is how simple market is. Major trend forms 5 waves. Minor trend forms only 3. As a knowledgeable trader, you're interested buying trend inception. Sorry, scrolling a little too fast. one more. Here we go. The key position at trend inception. So here's a couple of examples. Here's Costco. One of the fund managers who is in the course acquired position on Costco here. In the course you learned that this is key target. Do you see what happened on Costco? No surprise. This is absolutely key target. Are you surprised that prior Costco collapsed from reversal zone despite stunning earnings? That's what Fibonacci tells you in advance. Months in advance. And that remains constant. This is exact same thing that recently happened on institutional chart on oil. This is a chart that had been present in the room for years. This is Fibonacci trend inception. This is where you're buying with institutions. Fibonacci trend inception level, wave 1. You miss this point of entry. This is your second key point of entry. You do not trade wave 2. If you trade wave 2, you're trading against the trend. Next, to acquire position, you can do so here. As long as you remember, never ignore this level. This is crucial Fibonacci target and will forever remain so. Agree on that? No ifs or buts about it. That remains constant. Hot pink line, never to be ignored. No matter if you're trading little chart on S&P or if you're holding your position on oil for a long time. Agree? All the same. S&P struggled at decision point 1 on 5-minute chart for hours. Oil been sitting at this level for months. 55. And this is what you see in trading room instantly. You don't need to wait for weeks and months to see the accuracy of the method. All the same formula. Buy trend inception. Do not trade against the trend. You miss trend inception point, your only second point of entry at the inception of wave 3. Never acquire position between 3 and 5. Success rate less than 20% if you do. Worst place to be, end of the trend. And that remains constant. And that remains the key. Agree? Doesn't matter if it's Nasdaq, as Nasdaq reverses at the end of wave 5. Doesn't matter if it's Euro hourly, as Euro reverses at the end of wave 5. Identical structure. Oil, pretty choppy, low liquidity instrument, will throw you for a loop. Google, pure 5-wave structure. And that remains constant. I work with traders from beginner to hedge fund trader since 2011. Since 2011, I traveled the world meeting with students. Since 2011, I work with traders who never pushed the button on their computer, to fund managers in New York, Qatar, London, Sydney, Singapore. If you come to the website under Learn, you can review all the information about course. And just to point out, last event of 2017, Fibonacci Trading Bootcamp starts on Monday. We're down to 2 spaces only. Bootcamp part of education course included at the course fee. Graduates joining Bootcamp at additional fee of $888. We are in drilling educational trading environment in live markets. You are learning strategies that's not part of regular course. Ranger applies to any instrument, any time frame, any platform. Ranger not in a play, we concentrate on trend inception strategies with stop, entry and target. Bootcamp Monday through Friday from 9:15 until we get tired of the markets. Again, Bootcamp part of the course. Info about the course below. Course 8 weeks, group sessions, private mentoring 16. Bootcamp in the course. Everything posted on the website. Outside of the bootcamp, we are on regular schedule with key classes on Monday and Friday. Favorite part of the website, please listen to the students who trade various instruments, from SPY options to stock options to ETFs, from beginner to hedge fund trader. Share what they trade and how. So, if you would like to join us, here's the information. Never, ever, 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 please hesitate to contact me. And if you have any questions, please do ask. If you ever would like to get in touch with me, please click on Contact Us page, 925-257-4298 or info@fibinstitute.com. Under YouTube, you can watch multiple videos going back years, where you can witness the accuracy of the method. As Fibonacci is the only natural predictive tool in the market. So if you were here at the start of 2016 as an investor and you were buying with institutions, you knew incredibly well how dangerous and crucial this resistance is. And that's what I've been teaching in the last 7 years in US and globally. Students become my dearest friends for life. If you come to the website under testimonies, you can see testimonies from students. You can see what students accomplishing. Here's the example of Ed, who started the course trying for years. SPY trader. Options. I teach you how to trade Fibonacci. Here's another statement from another student who'd been trying for years prior. This is where he started the course. You learn how to place Fibonacci levels. You learn proprietary Fibonacci strategies. Do you want to trade options? Choice is yours. This is what students do. And that remains constant. And that's the reason students becoming my dearest friends for life. So, listen to students, meet students, as I met with students from US to Singapore to Middle East. I fly across the world meeting students. Any other questions? Please do ask. So no other questions, students? Again, all the info posted under Learn. Review all the information on the website and never hesitate to ask me. Fibonacci Trading Bootcamp is the last bootcamp of the year, October 16th through 27th, part of Mastery course, 8-week group education, 16 weeks private mentoring. If you need to take a couple of weeks off, never a problem. 1 day in a bootcamp equivalent to 1 week in the course. Most students who go through the bootcamp do not need to do 8 weeks in the course. Only 2 spaces left. So, any questions? Do not hesitate to contact me. 925-257-4298 or info@fibinstitute.com. So again, group Education course $32.77 includes bootcamp, cost of $888, private mentoring $79.77, 4 months includes bootcamp, savings $888, graduates of the course paying additional fees to join in a bootcamp. This is bootcamp number 11 in 7 years of teaching traders. Thank you, traders. Thank you so much. Have a joy-filled afternoon. Look forward to seeing you in the room. If you would like to join us, please make sure that you understand everything closed on Monday for the bootcamp. After the bootcamp, you can subscribe to the trading room. Trading room only $27. In trading room, you're witnessing the accuracy of the method. My joy and pleasure, David. And again, if you review everything under trade about trading room, you will see very clearly the accuracy of the method, extremely high. And you don't need to wait for days, weeks, and months to see it. You see it in the trading room every day. Thank you so much. Look forward to hearing from you. Have a joy-filled afternoon. Bye-bye.